Hi everyone. So I'm back with my Journaling by Fives project, and I've done a little bit more of the free play. I didn't record it because it was just pretty repetitive of the things that I showed you in the last three parts of free play videos. So since it was so much the same, I decided to just go ahead and do a little bit more, and then I would come back and do some of the doodling and finishing off of the pages to show you how that goes, or how that will go. I don't know yet. But on this page here, I outlined a lot of the elements, and I stamped these three flowers, and that's about it. These were stamped, and they didn't stamp too well, so I colored them in some with Sharpie marker. So I'm just going to take the white Posca pen and just doodle a little bit around the inside of these um, really thick black flowers, just to make them pop a little bit, like that. I've already edged this page with the StazOn pad to kind of give it a little bit of a border and define the edges of the page. Okay, so that's about all I'm going to do for this page. I may come back down the road sometime and decide I want to add something or change something, but for now, I think this is pretty much finished. Okay, so that's the first page, and then the next one, I added this picture, and I added this little heart, and I also put a little white doodling on these flowers that I had stamped, and then I added these buttons to the centers. And now I'm just gonna write a word here, because there's no words really on this page. I'm just gonna write the word love. Just like that, and go over it just a little and thicken it. So just a little doodling, nothing major, just to kind of finish it off a little. May come back and do a border on here. I'm not sure yet, but for the most part, this one's done. This one is finished also. I put a little bit of color on the flowers that I had stamped the other day, and I gave the bird a wing, and I outlined and did some little doodle marks around the and sign, and I also outlined with orange and with black the letters that spell out fun. Also a little bit more background texture stamping. Okay, this one I added this heart here. I doodled a little bit inside these flowers and then added some sequin flowers to the centers. I put some aqua colored paint here on the little tree and then dotted it with the StazOn, I mean not the StazOn, the Posca pen. And outlined the picture here. Now I'm going to take the Posca pen again and just put a little bit of a scallop border here. I don't know if I want to do this or if I want to use this Sharpie. Let me see if this Sharpie will do well. Okay. Excuse me. And then a lot of the background script that I had put on got covered up. There's a little bit showing here, a little bit here, but the rest of it got kind of covered with the other elements. So I'm going to add a little bit more background stuff here. And also I need to, looking for my Posca, there it is, Posca pen. I'm going to outline this heart. Okay. Makes it show up a little bit better. Let's see. Test this stamp because it's kind of sticky. I don't know if it's going to work. It did okay, I guess. Let's see. Okay. I didn't press hard enough, I guess. Look, it's so bumpy and all that, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be perfect, just as long as it gets some on there. So I'll be happy. Okay. That's a little bit better. Okay, so let's see. I'm not going to be concerned right this minute about any additional border or anything because that's pretty full right close to the edges there. So I think we'll consider that one a finished one. Unless I decide, like I said, to come back down the road sometime and add in, add something to it. Okay. Now this page, I printed out one of my photographs and I added a quote to the photo, and I'm going to attach that here. Excuse me, on the page. So it's a picture of a sunset, and the quote says, "It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see." And that's by Henry David Thoreau. Thoreau. So I thought that would be a good quote to go with the Look Closely page. And I'm going to use the Posca pen and just make some dots around the inside of the butterfly here, just to help define it a little bit. Okay, I like that. And it needs something else too. It needs some more black. Maybe we'll add some more of my stamps. Just add a couple of these leafy branches. Let's see. Okay. All right. Just getting my excess paint book so that I can stamp this off in the book. So, okay. I think I might put another butterfly up here. I just have to find it. Oh, here it is. Dropped it. Hold on. So I'll fill that in later with the Sharpie like I did this one. And then I'll go around it with the Posca pen to define it. Cleaning that stamp off. That's the squeaking you hear. Okay. All right, so the next one is the coffee page that is all finished. I outlined the little words here, and I added these little black hearts, and I added some steam in the coffee cup. And I believe that's all I did off camera. So that page is done. Okay, this one is the color page, and I added this little image of colored pencils in the shape of a heart. And so it's pretty much done. I may add a border to the edge, but pretty much done. I may stamp a few more little little things in there. Maybe I'll go ahead and stamp something here real quick. I've got this ink is open still, so I'll just go ahead and. This is a little stamp that says "So Much Fun." I'll just put it here. Just like that. Okay. And I think I'll do a few of these little just little fun playful things, kind of like little pinwheels. Okay, that's cute. So that page for the most part is done also. If I don't, and I probably won't draw a border in, but I might ink around the edge with the StazOn pad. But that's pretty much finished, just like you see it there. All right, this one, I'm not sure what I want to do yet with it. I added a little bit more flourishes on the tail here, and I gave him some legs, or her some legs. This looks like a little girl bird with her pretty eyelashes. And I outlined all of these elements here. They were all outlined, but just not sure. Let's see, maybe we just put a flower out here with the bird, a couple of flowers. Okay, where's the marker? Let's see. Let's use this one. Black wasn't quite dry. I made gray. Oops. There we go. That's better. And okay. Where's my pen? They're all right here. I just have such a mess on my desk. I feel like I keep losing things because there's just so much on my table here. I'm just going back over where I got yellow on the outline of the petals. And the green too. I put a little bit of this green on the stems as well. Just run a little line of that going right up next to the black one. these dry pretty quickly. These Posca markers do. I'm just drying them drying them up real quickly so that I can continue to work in the same spot, because otherwise it will, it will smear for sure. I'm just giving these flowers little highlights here and there. Okay, covered up my black a little bit here on the stem. Let's put that back. Okay, so there we go. Just a little bit of doodly art on the page, just for fun. And oh, my phone's ringing. I'll be right back.